Hey everybody, this is Steve with All One Landscape. Some services that we provide are outdoor kitchens, pergolas, artificial turf, pavers, fencing, low voltage lighting, and pretty much if it has anything to do with landscape outdoor, we do it. We service all the Bay Area, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about hiring a contractor, what to look for, and maybe some red flags that you can look for as well.
So a homeowner is looking to get something done. What do you think should be their first step?
First off, you should kind of know what you want. Kind of have a, do you host, or are you just looking for something that you don't even spend any time in the yard, backyard, front yard. You just want something simple, low maintenance, and that's it. Or do you want something that you host a lot, you're inviting people over constantly, and you have a lot of kids and you want to utilize your yard?
Okay, so now homeowner has an idea what they want. How do you come up with the designs and what's the game plan?
Me as a contractor will go meet a client and we will talk about these things, what they want, what they're thinking about. And I'm gonna be the contractor that's gonna say, hey, you know what? I think this project's gonna be, more than 10, 15, 20 grand, whatever it is. I think you need to talk to a designer. What I do is then I'll get you set up with the designer that we use, and they can come, it will be free to talk, give suggestions, talk about what you can do, what you can't do. And then from there, the homeowner can make the decision whether you want to go with the designer or do you just want to get work done with the contractor, eliminate the designer, and we go from there.
So what's one tip you have for homeowners to pick the right contractor for them?
So picking a contractor should always be, first thing you should know is the contractor you're picking, are they licensed and insured and bonded? Second thing should be is that you look at more than one contractor. So you go online, wherever you get your leads from or wherever you're driven to find a contractor, make sure that you're looking at 3 or 4 contractors. Especially, it always depends on the size of the project, because sometimes you call a contractor and you just need a sprinkler fixed or you just need some lighting fixed. Another thing is to look at is when you're hiring a contractor to maybe ask them for referrals, maybe ask them for a job they just finished, maybe ask them for some pictures that they have, ask to speak with maybe one of their past clients. Ask them information about themselves. If you know a little bit of landscape work or a little bit of, you're a handyman and you just know a little bit about contractors and construction work in general, just ask those few questions, because most contractors that are confident in what they do are going to have answers for you. And from the beginning. But then you have a client, you might be a client that doesn't know anything. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know how much you're going to spend. You don't know where to start. I would always ask a question of, can I see some other work that you've done?
So what are some red flags homeowners should be able to pick up from hiring a contractor?
For me, red flags with contractors are usually, image is big for me. I'm huge on image. So from the point that you met the client at your front door, what they represent, who they are. Another one for me is not trying to be judgmental, but for the same token is looking at their vehicle. I hate to go there, but just for me, image is everything. A contractor that takes pride in their work, takes pride in what they do, are always going to have clean vehicles. Their equipment's going to be clean, and you could expect that when they're on your job, that the job is going to be clean and tidy. Another red flag is just the contractor all over the place. You're asking them questions. They're sitting back and they're just kind of giving you open-ended answers. You're asking questions and they only want you to do it their way, no other way. Not giving suggestions. And sometimes you just meet contractors that maybe they're just clueless. You know, they're more of the contractor that's just looking to make the dollar. They're not looking to take pride. They're not looking to answer their phone when they're done with your project. They're not looking to complete the project, you know. So those are a few things that I think are huge to look at, and they usually red flags will come up your first time meeting them.
You know, homeowners, they all want to save money. They get a couple bids. They want to go with the cheapest person. What's your advice for that? What's your opinion?
I think that, you know, it's not always a wrong thing to go with the cheapest bid. The big thing for me is value. I'm huge on value. You get what you pay for. There's just certain things that you should look at. And if you got 3 or 4 bids, and let's just take this project for instance, okay? 6-figure project, and you got a bid from me and 3 other people, and mine is $100,000. The other guy is $95,000. The other guy is $120,000, and there's the other guy that's $40,000. You really that just is a huge red flag, right? How are you gonna do a project that 4 other people or 3 other people bid almost $20,000, $30,000 more? Are you doing it by yourself? Okay, well, maybe his answer is I'm gonna do it by myself. And my guys are not as much on labor and whatever else it is. Okay, fine. But how long is this project going to take? That's the next question. Answer that, get past that. Well, those workers that are working with him, does he know them? Or did he go down the street and pick somebody up? Or is he having his cousin help him, or his uncle help him, or a family member help him that doesn't really know much? Now you got a bigger situation other than saving money. You know, how safe are they on your property? You know, you're bringing somebody that maybe the contractor doesn't know. You're bringing somebody that could be a safety issue, that goes and cuts their finger off, or they go and get they're using a grinder and something goes in their eye, they didn't have safety glasses. Now guess what? That's the homeowner's responsibility. All right, homeowners, well, that's a little bit of advice on picking the right contractor for you. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comments or go visit my Instagram page at All One Landscape, and I'd be sure to get back to you with answers. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.